a reason I was drawn to it was it's sort of like all these little vignettes of a day in the life of New York City, and it's a very specific point of view, this man, Dustin's point of view, of New York, and this tone and feel and vibe, and how we're all very connected and also not very connected, and how our lives sort of weave in and next to each other's.
I wasn't originally even thinking of an expansion of the short. The only connection was Bene, and I knew that his storyline was going to be the same tone as the short film. I never actually thought about it as a pure extension of the short. It's just sort of morphed into that because of the title. But I did want to have Bene in another movie, and I wanted to have a whole spectrum of New Yorkers, and also work with some other people that I've known over the years. And so I was writing things for certain people, and then writing for things for people I didn't know yet and maybe wanted to work with.
My character, Claire, is a very introverted, sort of scared person who on this day happens to have a new job opportunity to be this news reporter out on the street. Things get a little nuts, and she's like sort of thrown into this new job. She's figuring out what she wants to do and if this is right, and a lot of people of that age have jobs that are similar like that, where you're like, what am I doing right now? How have I ended up here and I'm doing this?
Wendy felt to me like the kind of character I would have loved if I was still in high school or middle school, and like she reminded me of some of the kind of moody teenage girls I was drawn to in all kinds of fiction when I was younger. And I just liked that what happens to her is not incredibly huge, but it feels really huge to her, and I think that probably goes for a lot of the things you experience as a teenager. There was a time where like she had more backstory, and there was more of like a reason why she becomes uncomfortable and freaks out a little bit, as she does when she's with this guy, and I liked that it's more ambiguous and just kind of like simple, but also really complicated that is.